Good morning. Today, we unpack a landmark ruling from the United States Supreme Court that has fueled a major debate over presidential power and its implications for the balance of power in the country. In a dramatic decision, the Supreme Court has rebuffed President Donald Trump's attempt to undermine the 14th Amendment, which confers automatic citizenship on anyone born in the United States. Despite this setback for Trump's immigration agenda, the broader judicial trends reveal a concerning expansion of executive powers. Observers note that while the court didn't side with Trump on this matter, it still has contributed significantly to broadening presidential authority in other areas, a development viewed by many as unsettling. Let us first delve into the court's recent determination regarding birthright citizenship. From the early days of his presidency, Trump pursued an aggressive stance to alter the established right of citizenship by birth, a pillar of American immigration policy. His efforts primarily targeted immigrant families seeking to dismantle this provision through executive action. However, Trump's attempts consistently fell flat in lower courts, and the Supreme Court's decision did not stray from these precedents. 6 justices opposed Trump's executive order, reinforcing the 14th Amendment's clear declaration that children born on American soil hold undeniable citizenship rights, with rare exceptions for certain diplomats. This represents a significant defeat in what was a keystone issue of Trump's immigration policy. Yet, the decision was far from unanimous. The 6-3 ruling indicates staunch support from a portion of the court, highlighting an alarming willingness among some justices to back controversial presidential actions even in violation of unambiguous constitutional provisions. Moving beyond this case, Trump can still claim victory on numerous other fronts due to the Supreme Court's recent decisions. For instance, the court has bolstered Trump's authority by permitting him to dismiss personnel within independent federal agencies at will, hold back congressionally approved expenditures, and cut humanitarian aid, among other powers. These moves have sparked widespread discussion, fraught with concerns that such decisions might erode traditional checks on presidential power, granting the office an unprecedented reach. Critics argue that these judicial shifts endanger the established separation of powers and democratic principles vital to American governance. Moreover, the American public's trust in the Supreme Court has noticeably dwindled. A Pew survey revealed that the court's favorability has plummeted from 70% 5 years ago to just 48% in recent times. Accusations surrounding the court's conservative justices, Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito, involving perceived corruption and party bias, have further ignited calls for reforms. Among proposed measures is the enforcement of term limits for justices and new ethical guidelines reflecting substantial public support for restructuring what many now view as a politically driven arm of government. As the court enters its new term in October, all eyes will be on how its decisions continue to redefine presidential power in America. Will it continue to favor expansive interpretations of presidential authority, or will it seek to return to firmer checks and balances? If this story matters to you, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss the German perspective. Now tell me, what's your take? Drop it in the comments.